In the year 1973, he won the first prize at the All India Magic Competition organized by Calcutta Magic Circle. The title was named Prince of Modern Magic. In 1975, when Doordarshan started telecast in Kolkata, West Bengal, started performing regularly every week under the heading Science Behind Magic. In 1981, at the All India Magic Competition in Rajasthan, he received the second prize, P.C. Sarkar Award, and the award was given by Sri Ashok Gehlot, the former Chief Minister of Rajasthan. You know, I am saying all these incidents, or I can say that magical memories of someone who is our guest tonight. Let's welcome the Prince of Magic, Mr. Seal, tonight. We want to know more about you in our episode tonight, but we have something very special for you. Actually, I want to see it. And if I see it, my viewers will enjoy it as well. Because I know that any magic has a secret. And any secret we try to find out, we always think that you are going to reveal it in front of us. But it's always like, after the end of the trick, we're always tricked. But I like one thing in magicians, because they always see the truth. Because when they go on stage, we know that we are going to look like a fool, and we are. But you guys are really honest about it. So let's see the first act, because this is my, I can say it's like my heartfelt request to you. If you can start tonight with a fantastic magic for me.
Hi Ragini, this is Magician Prince Shil. Thank you for inviting me in the show, and it's my pleasure, of course, to be with you all. As a magician, magic is always related with me. It is attached with me. To start with, let us start with the magic. Won't it be very good? Well, I believe you have been wandering between two things. Generally, people do that. That is a trick and an illusion. Well, here, while performing magic, doing magic, I don't use the word trick at all, just to honor it. Trick decreases the level of the art. That is what I think. So, to keep that in position, in order, I am using the word trick here to differentiate it. I always say an effect instead of a trick. But still then, people, they think that the trick and the illusion, yes, what is the difference? That is what I am going to prove it today. And to do that, well, you see, I have a purse here. This purse. You see, an empty purse, totally. And here I have a silk. I have a silk. Silk with some wrinkles in it. You see, it's a cheap Japanese silk, and what I do is, I just crumple the silk here. The thing is this, you can see the small wrinkles in it, but actually my magic is this. When I open my fingers, you will see these wrinkles have grown up bigger like this. Oh my God. Oh, Actually, it vanished. It vanished. But hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. You see, the purse here. I go into it and out comes the silk from the purse. And I tell you, I tell it, I call it, it's a trick. It is a trick. But I have been telling you the difference between the trick and the illusion. To prove that, I have a skeleton purse here. You see, this skeleton purse, you can see it right through. I keep it here. Now again watch. If I crumple it again like this, like this, like this, just see what happens. I just take it like this and keep it like this. If I open it again, the hands, it vanishes again. But watch the purse here. That empty purse, I just hold it like this and I just simply reach into it and take out that silk from it. And this is I called illusion. The illusion. And that's all. How did you like it? I hope I could make you understand the difference between the trick and the illusion. Thank you.
We are in the situation of lockdown, and that is why the episode of Talent Hunt, these are the lockdown special that we're doing for you. And though it's named like Rock and Bowl, tonight it's a little different because we wanted to share some magical memories with you that you can really cherish later on as well. And for that reason, we have Prince Sil with us. But as we saw the trick, I do believe that you are not tricked yet, isn't it? You want to see more. But since it's lockdown, we want to know that what he is doing and how his days are passing by.
During this lockdown period, I had plenty of time. There was no shows, there was no disturbances at all, there were no disturbances, and I have been working out throughout the day with my magical activities, reading books, planning my future magic, sketching, planning some future illusions to be done again, and of course my practice. It is the only thing that is the instrument with us, the weapon with us, the practice, practice, practice. So these are the things I have been doing around, and the measures. Well, I have taken it all kinds of probable measures with my family and myself. I have been observing all the rules. I do not go out like that, just like that. I stay at home, and of course, regularly I wash my hands. It has been sanitized. I do not take foods like that. Bringing vegetables out from the market, we wash it carefully. sanitize it, and then we have it. And again, these rules are some binding rules. We have to follow it to care ourselves. It is to protect ourselves. There is no other ways. It is better to maintain those principles, those disciplines, and the rules, whatever you say. And regarding experience, well, it never happened in my life. It never. It is, some say it is imprisonment to them, but not with me. Well, I am with my family, enjoying it totally with my magic. That is the only oxygen I have to breathe throughout my life. And with that, I am very, very happy. Well, of course, I have a great thoughts for the people, those who are suffering outside in many ways, especially health-wise and economy-wise. I don't know when to get rid of this, but still then hope for the best. Once a thing starts, there is an end. Always, I believe it. So, I believe we have come more than 75% of the road and little bit are left behind. So, we will definitely cross it and overcome it. Well, those are the corona part, the lockdown part. Economy, I have been telling you, na, it hampered very much. So, uh, you see, I have a dollar bill here. And this dollar bills, believe me, money is always sensitive. Always. Why I tell you? It reacts to every one of us because we need them. We need each other. They need us. We need them. And that is why it's very, very sensitive. Once I say, come on, you see, it reacts and watch, watch, come on. It gets animated and watch again. Come on, come on, come on. That's right, that's right. Like a good boy. And it folds completely to get into the pocket. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.
So many professions are here around us or all over the world. Why magic? What really motivated you?
Well, about the motivation towards magic. Well, I was interested in magic, seeing the greatest illusionist of India, that is P.C. Sarkar Senior. P.C. Sarkar Senior, I mentioned earlier also in my sayings, in your questions, I have mentioned his name, but he was my inspiration and I wanted to be a magician. Inspired by him, I went through the books, I went through the instruments, I could get it from the market or sometimes, from the shops where they used to sell novelties. From there, I have collected those and on my own, I was a magician without any teachings. And ultimately, I met Professor Pan, as I mentioned earlier. Professor Pan helped me to be a professional. I was working in different organizations, for different organizations, and my magic was a secondary earnings with me apart from my job. It was a parallel learning, and I maintained two books equally. One was for my job, that was the salary from where my taxes were being deducted, and from the magic also. From that earning, that was the separate earnings, and everything I maintained in books. From there also, I paid my taxes. So it was on in this way. It has given me such a fame that I was known as a magician, and that always added extra feather on my cap whenever I moved, whenever, wherever I went. And particularly this popularity around me with my neighbors, with my friends, with my known people everywhere, it was really, really a joy for me to say that I am a magician, and it inspired me from the inner sense that I could do magic, I can charm people. That was the main thing. I believe I could answer you that, and of course, this profession helped me in many ways, in all respect. I had to earn much for my family because there were so many responsibilities here with me, and I could manage them equally to the satisfactory level with my earnings from the both sources.
All India's top international magic conventions at Bangalore in 1997, Delhi 2006, and at Vismayam 2008 was invited as a guest performer for the Bullet Catching Act. And you know what? By this name, I'm really getting scared. How you guys do it? Is there any like life threat in this act?
Well, regarding the risk factor of bullet catching act, the question is there. Well, everybody asked me this, that how much risk is involved in it. The bullet catching act is known as a cursed item, and it has killed more than 19 magicians all over the world on stage. So you can imagine that risk is very much involved with bullet catching act. The bullet catching itself, the word, is a thrilling word. And when I got into it, when I could do it, it is my fortune, of course. When I started the thing, that was in 1977, the first act of my bullet catching act in Kolkata. When I did it for the first time, I don't know till yet how could I manage it. That moment, that particular moment during the practice period and all, I was completely another person. You know, I was devoted on the line of doing it. I was after the bullet catching, and I determined that I will do it. So, with the help of so many other people at the back of me, they helped me, and of course, I'm grateful to Kolkata Police. Those helps were there, getting the license and practicing, convincing them that I can do it. The risk factor, of course, they told me that if you are dead, then you know there will be a serious happening in our service record. So our service will be at stake. These were the questions asked to me, and I did perform for them in a close range of Kolkata police here in Kolkata. So after convincing them, I got the license, I got the gun. I tell you, the weapon I use, this weapon, it is used for big games. A regular 12 bore gun. 12 bore has, it has three different cartridges. One with small pellets, one with big pellets, and another one with single bullet, which I use. It has a velocity of 1176 feet per second and can have a thrust or a range of about 400 meters. So you can understand the gunshot is a gunshot always, and it do not spare anybody on the line of the shooting. So I stand straight and perform the act. The precautionary measures are always taken. I take it as it has killed so many performers, so many magicians. I am the only Asian performing it, and people usually they don't dare to do it. And at present, in the whole world, we are three of us performing regularly. Some has attempted, and they have gone away. Those people, one or two, those who have attended, they are not performing at present. But regular performance, I am continuing regularly here. That is with me, and that is my feature and signature act always. I met with an accident, a big one, and smaller accident apart from it twice. So altogether, I met three accidents. The bigger one I'm talking about, uh, there was a miscalculation. I was overconfident, and so it happened. The bullet was shot. It hit straight away here. Actually, I wear a bulletproof glass here as a goggles to protect my eyes, and that shot was here on my left eye. What had happened, it stopped the bullet, but it shattered and broke those glasses into pieces, and with the force, it penetrated my eyes and pierced around the retina with 27 piercings. I fell down on stage and there was profuse bleeding. I was bleeding like anything, and all my dresses were drenched with blood. I was taken to the hospital where they didn't want to admit me, as because the accident occurred from a gunshot. So again, with the help of big shots of the administrative level, I have got their help. I got the admission. I was operated, and fortunately, the retina was not damaged. It's a magic itself to me. How did it happen? And the doctor who had that operation, he asked me, how did that happen? Well, I believe in him. Probably he wanted me to live and perform till today. As I am talking with you in front, sitting in front, talking about magic, showing magic. So it happened due to that. And overcoming it, well, I do take precautionary measures. As I tell you this, that I catch a live bullet fired from a gun, which is impossible. I am not a superman. My work as a magician is to make impossible possible. That is the main work. And I have my formula, and accordingly I move and I design an act of magic. So one of them is bullet catching. So I hope I could satisfy you. And these are the things. And though I perform magic, I do take all precautionary measures, but that is not all. You cannot, you cannot, you cannot stop a bullet. And I do it by magic. But everything is genuine. I get it checked, I get it examined, and then I do it in front, on stage of people, those who know about arms and ammunitions. Thank you.
We're listening to you, and I want to say that we have to wrap up tonight. Friends, trust me, we are going to be back with Prince Seal again, and let's hear from him as well.
Hope you are enjoying our magic. So, in the next week, we shall meet again in the next episode. Until then, take care, stay safe.
Friends, thank you so much for staying with us. We'll be back again next Monday, so don't miss it, the part 2 of tonight. We want you to have a magical week ahead and stay blessed and stay safe. But keep watching the lockdown specials of Talent Hunt Rock&Bowl only with me, Ragini, at your favorite channel, Mana TV International. See you then. Good night.